What it do? This your boy B Willingham, aka Raymond Felton, and it's just me today. Tonight, I'm here just to talk about the Tar Heels' first home game after a disappointing season. They opened up against Radford, a very scrappy Radford team. Um, First things first. Before I start, I would like to say R.I.P. to a UNC great and Phoenix Suns great, Walter Davis, who passed last week. I forgot what day it was, but for people who don't know, that's the uncle of Hubert Davis. Yeah. So what I'm gonna try to do is talk about the game and the expectations moving forward. Uh, First things I'm gonna talk about the starting lineup they had. I already knew they're gonna have Armando Baycock and R.J. Davis starting. And they started Paxton Wojcik. He was a transfer. I forgot what school he might have went to. He might have went to Brown, one of Ivy League schools. And also had Harrison Ingram, a former McDonald's All-American who came from Stanford and I think he might have been the Pac-12 player, not player of the year, but rookie of the year. But don't quote me on that. Then we got Cormac Ryan, who actually played in. I'm gonna start off with Cormac Ryan. I was actually liking that he can shoot the ball, so we need somebody that can shoot the three. And I think what kind of got my attention was the first 4 minutes of the game. Where David uses his bench, and he was not known to use his bench, and I was surprised. He was just mixing it up. He had incoming freshman Zayden Hyen. He had Elliot Cadeau, and I thought Elliot Cadeau was gonna be a starter, which he will eventually be a starter. So that I may probably push RJ back to the two spot. So trying to think. Yeah, this game played kind of gave me a heart attack at first. There was letting Radford in the game a little bit. First in the beginning of the game, they were shooting the ball well. Cormac Ryan was shooting threes, it's hitting them. And then Baycott was doing this thing. So Baycott, he was eating the whole game because most of those players against Radford was it was undersized. So he was in the eating. But yeah, man, ended up winning 86-70, but they only led by 5 in the first half. But I guess that might be kind of the first game jitters. And I think he was trying to get a good lineup and a good rotation. I think he got some good players. But the thing is, like, I think UNC they'll be fine. They got some. If everybody plays their role and don't play selfish, they can make some noise. I think they'll compete for the ACC championship with Duke. And I think it's like UNC and Duke, maybe Miami. I don't. Just not sold on Miami. I was trying to look at some of these highlights, some of these stats that they had today. The leading scorer, of course, Armando Baycott, 25 points, along with 13 rebounds. 5 of them offensive rebounds, field goal, 5 for 6. I kind of like that. That's pretty good, especially for him because he's need to get his free throw percentage up, especially because he's gonna be in the post getting fouled a whole lot. So. And RJ Davis, he maybe his first game, he kind of a little bit disappointed me today. He scored 13 points, 6 of 14, 1 of 5 from 3-point shooting. Yeah. He just had maybe just the beginning of the game. He just had the beginning of the season as an off game. Paxton Wojcik had 5 points, 2 of 2, 1 of 1 from 3-point line. Yeah, he did. Okay. Cormac Ryan, like I said, he was 3 of 8, but 3 of 7 from 3-point shooting, 4 of 4 from free throws. I like that. So I think Cormac Ryan is gonna be a great leader. Gonna He's gonna help out R.J. Davis and Baycott and Harrison Ingram. He 4 for 9, 2 for 5 for 3-point line, only 2 for 5 from on the free throw line, 12 points, and he had 4 rebounds. I think he's gonna be good too, helping out with Baycott and Jalen Washington had 8 points. I think I'm expecting a lot from him this year. 8 points, 3 or 3, and 2 or 3 from free throw shooting. Elliot Cadeau, Elliot Cadeau had was leading assists. He had 6 assists along with 5 points. I think the turnovers, they had 11 turnovers. They got I think that was kind of hurting them in the beginning of the game. 11 turnovers, but only 12 turnovers that Radford had. But, yeah, and Zayden High, one of the other freshmen, he didn't really he played, but he didn't do so much. But I think he'll be something. If not, he's not gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be like a real immediate impact, but I think later on in the season he'll be a big impact. But I think that was a great game for Carolina to start off with. Field goal percentage 53%, as well as long as then they had 3-point. They shot 35%, which is I say that's pretty good. That's good. They shot 15 or 23, 65% from free throw line, and it's probably not gonna cut it in college basketball in the season. So maybe they can get this together. But yeah, I still got faith in my boys, and it's some reason I see why they're number 19. It's a reason why they're number 19, but they got a lot of rate. They can get a whole lot better. That's a thing about it. So, but yeah. I think this is it's a great way to start the first night of college basketball. I'm looking forward for this season now. Hopefully them boys don't mess around and don't lose, don't we'll make it to the playoffs, not playoffs, but to the tournament this year. But yeah, that's all I got from my Heal by Nature, and I will have a whole lot more to talk about that in the future, in the upcoming season. Be on the lookout for 2 new episodes of the First Rounders. It's gonna be good. I know we might have a rant coming on by the real Reggie. We're gonna talk about, we're gonna just chop it up. We're gonna talk about these games that we had this weekend. Might even talk about the NBA. Don't know if we're gonna do that on the first night or the second night, but just be on the lookout for the First Rounders, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to us make sure you tell your friends and family, subscribe to us on YouTube channel. And we're still on all streaming platform, on all podcast channels as well. Spotify and Apple, Google, iHeartRadio. We're mostly on all the podcast platforms. Well, I'm glad for the people that listen to it. I'm glad y'all check me out, and hope y'all have a good rest of the night, and go Tar Heels. Peace.